Hayden Collins running for State District 52. Tell me a little bit, first off, why did you decide to run for this position?
Oh, this is an opportunity. My generation gets to move forward, and hopefully the leadership baton will be passed to my generation. All of the new ideas, all of the cutting edge technology for energy, education, and economics, it's coming from my generation. We're going to move forward, and I'm going to lead that charge.
Obviously, one of the big talks is the T-Splosh. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Well, I'm on public record already for saying that taxes are a bad idea. I'm a Tea Party member. I just don't believe that any kind of a tax thrown at us right now, especially with 11% increase in taxes next year with Obama, is a very good idea. So I'm against that. I'm against the T-Splosh tax. But one thing that I'll bring out, is if we were to come out with some kind of a sales tax where everybody would have a fair share in the game, including those in all income brackets, that would not hurt my feelings. And that may pay for the transportation issue, but not locally.
As far as the penalty goes, that if the T-Splosh isn't passed, how do you feel about that?
That's got to be regional. Now, the way I read that is the whole region has to either pass it or the whole region has to reject it, or a large percentage of the region. And from what I've seen right now, it hasn't got a chance. So we'll see if it changes.
What are the top two issues that really mean a lot to you that you'd like to see done and accomplished during your term?
Oh, economics has got to be the huge thing. Floyd County right now is 10.2. The other counties are 9.2, 9.1 right around it. And being able to bring this new technology in, like we talked about during the debate last week at WBHF, was, solar cells in Dalton are already paid for. They're getting free energy. They're moving forward. There's opportunities. Even in Cartersville this week, they have the second largest solar array installed in the state of Georgia in private business. So private business is making the move forward. We got to support them. Yeah. Do I have more time?
Yes.
Second issue.
Yes.
Second issue is education. I love talking about my Vision Bridge School. You can find Vision Bridge School. Just go to Google and type in Hayden Collins and search education. You'll find it.
Speaking of education, tell me your thoughts on education as far as the state and just how you plan on improving that.
Getting small business involved in government is the key thing to turn this thing around from all of us. Right now, we got 45% of us paying taxes, carrying 55% of us. And of that 45%, a lot of them are state jobs and government jobs. It really doesn't help our economy. We could end up like Greece if we're not careful. My education bill, we have Sylvan, Huntington, Ombudsman, groups like that. We can put together, bring into the schools, help with the IETs, the SSTs. Now, anybody who has special needs kids know what that means, but what we're doing is if we get these people to agree to take the daily rate for the children, we can have them help in the classroom or in the school by using private contractors and not costing the taxpayer any money. Getting public education enhanced by bringing contractors in from private business.
What differs you from your two opponents?
Many things, and one of the wonderful things I like to bring to everyone's attention is I'm looking at the youth. I'm looking for the next generation. I'm wanting the baton to be passed, and I need to represent this next generation before we're left with the scraps on the table. One of the biggest generations the world has ever known has held leadership for a very long time, and look at the condition we're in.
You mentioned leadership and representing, when you're talking about the district of the 52nd, you're talking Floyd County, Chattooga County, parts of Gordon County, and parts of Chattooga. Bartow, my apologies. Tell me a little bit about what you plan on bringing to the people of each part of the pie, so to say.
Oh, I love this. I have a connection in each one of the counties. It's fantastic. I'm the squadron commander in Gordon County in Calhoun for the Civil Air Patrol unit. I've already had an article in the paper there talking about teaching the youth, working as an instructor for aerospace education and helping out there. My job with the Department of Defense in the state of Georgia, well, I'm the XO for 1st Battalion of Rome. A lot of our soldiers come from Coosa County, from Floyd County, from Bartow County, and all that connection with the soldiers. They get to see leadership firsthand when they see me in uniform moving forward. Great connections there as well. Got ties with my veterans buddies. Got ties with my young Marines, my Boy Scouts, and all the community service groups that I dealt with in each one of these counties, and the Northwest Georgia region for Boy Scouts. It's all positive, very positive.
Obviously, your debates have been kind of eventful between your opponents. Do you have any thoughts on just the way the debates have been handled, and what comments do you have on that?
I'm the youngest guy up there. I'm not a baby boomer. I'm looking for a business advantage, that business can bring us out of this hole and not government. Too often I find these gentlemen, and they are gentlemen, and I'll say nothing negative about my opponents, however, they find themselves in a position where they're arguing about things that were done years ago. Now, my generation, that's not helping us. We need to look to the future. We got to see what's coming next. Those arguments, they can have them all day long if they want. It's not helping anyone. We move to the future, we get business involved, we turn this thing around, and we go forward with it. It takes new views, new energy, and a positive outlook, and I bring that to the table.
Finally, what makes Hayden Collins the right man for the position?
You know, I'm bringing energy that can't be matched. And the new ideas that I talk about, I've experienced them. I bring worldwide experience from combat zones to conference tables. I've seen what works overseas. I've seen what works in the United States. I see what Germany's doing. And I bring that experience here. I'm not locked into a county. I'm not locked into a city. You're getting a worldwide package when you hire me for this job. And I want the job.